Greetings teenagers with attitude and welcome to the second discussion video on this channel. A few weeks ago I discussed a new look for Rita Repulsa revealed to us through the EW magazine, and that has actually become my most viewed video on this channel. Thank you so much. It's almost at 1,000 views, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it please. There's a link for it in the description below, and give it a like and subscribe if you haven't. But now, let's talk about the Power Rangers. The new look has been revealed also through the EW magazine, and now we are going to discuss it. First of all, yes, the first thought that came to my mind seeing this picture was Iron Man. You can see the suits are all mechanic and machine-like, and you have the little glowy circle on the chest, and it seems very moldy, the helmet, like when the helmet goes behind Tony Stark's head. And yes, the first thought is Iron Man. But that is not really an issue to me personally, because this is a movie. They are rebooting a movie and they want it to be different than in classic Power Rangers. And guess what's cool in the movies today? Iron Man. And I'm sure they have in their minds that Iron Man movies are probably done. Although Robert Downey Jr. said this past week that he'd do an Iron Man 4, Iron Man 3 is probably the last of the Iron Man movies. Still, do I like these suits? I don't, but I'm hopeful. Look, the Power Rangers, just like I said in my Rita Repulsa new look discussion video, these suits should be more cheerful, more cheesy, if you will, more goofy. Not that the Power Ranger suits are necessarily goofy, that's not really the right word, but silly and fun, more childlike, because this will be made for children, don't you have any doubt about that. And the colors just seem to not be popping out. They look cool, the suits, again, they look cool, but just like my problems with the Rita Repulsa look, these look like any other suits that it could exist in any other property. If Power Rangers didn't exist, these suits could be anything else, unlike the classic Power Ranger suits that are 100% uniquely Power Rangers. Now let's look for example at the Red Ranger. This is one that I really don't like. You see the absence of any individual characteristic in this suit. He has the white abdominals, he has a few white lines in his legs, he has a few white lines in his arms, but then nothing really stands out. He's all red. Boom, there you go, a red suit. It's like they didn't care to individualize any of these Rangers. As a matter of fact, they did care to individualize them as a uniquely kind of suit. Because look at the suits before going into any other Ranger. These suits have very different aesthetics and details in each other, and these don't seem suits from a team of superheroes. Unlike the classic Power Rangers, and not only Mighty Morphin, any Power Rangers in its plus 20 season run, they have the same characteristics in every single suit from every single member of each team. While these suits, they seem more like, wow, you kinda copied my armor, dude. That's what these 5 people would tell to each other if they found each other on the battlefield. And that's my main problem with it. These don't seem like one team of superheroes. These seem like many different people who wear mechanized suits to go fight evil. And they are not a team. Really analyze the suit of the Red Ranger. Really analyze the suit of the Black Ranger, of the Blue Ranger, which is maybe the worst in my opinion. The Blue Ranger, the part on his abdominal is not even white, he's all blue, and that is the laziest suit out of these 5 is the Blue Ranger. Not only is there not an individuality to it, there isn't anything unique about it. Look at that, it's blue. Boom. Throw the paint all over that suit, it's blue, cool, we're done, let's go film a movie. I don't like that. Power Rangers need to pop out. When you see the suits of the Power Rangers, you need to be locked in. You need to be interested in analyzing the suit. These suits mainly just look boring. They look edgy and more adult, if you will, and that could have been interesting if they took an interesting approach to the suits. If they made these look like this is one team and these suits are the team's uniform and they had something in common besides the helmets. Let's look at the Yellow Ranger, who almost looks greenish. Why? Look at the helmet on her head. It is so huge, and I know she's on the side and you can barely see her shoulders, but still, look at that freaking helmet. It looks huge on her head, on her body, on her shoulders. It looks huge. And look at the Black Ranger. It's all black, just like the Blue Ranger is all blue, the Black Ranger, the suit is all black. It looks like RoboCop from 2014, and that is not a good thing. I don't want my Power Rangers to be 2014 RoboCop. I'd just be angry if that's what happens. And yes, the director has said that these suits will, if you will, morph into the bodies of the teenagers. And why should the girls get heels? I don't know if the symbiotic alien, if that's what it is, has been observing humankind for many years, but not every single girl in the world wears high heels. They just don't. The symbiotic alien must have not observed them at their home, because I'm sure I'm not the only guy who walks around barefooted on his own home. The only thing I can say looks good to me in these suits are the helmets, and the Black Ranger's helmet is all black. You can't see anything. This photo is awful to see any detail on that helmet, because you only see the part of the eyes that have always looked like sunglasses, if you will, on the Power Rangers, but everything is like that on the Black Ranger's face and body. Look at that. It doesn't look good. I like the belt, and they have the morphers there, just like always. But going back to the Red Ranger, really look at his legs. From his foot to his knee, it doesn't look like he's wearing boots. Combat boots, at least. Looks like he's wearing soccer sneakers, and he has those pull-up socks that go up to the knee. It just doesn't look good. The design of it is awful. Much like the Amazing Spider-Man's first suit. It didn't look good. All those jumbled lines that just make the suit look different just for the sake of it, it doesn't work. Didn't work for Spider-Man, won't work for the Power Rangers. Look, this picture didn't take my hope for the movie away. I am still excited for this movie. I still love the Power Rangers. I will still be the first person in line to go and see this movie. However, this did bum me out. And if you don't follow my Facebook page, please do. There's a link for it in the description below. But I also said on there that the look of Rita really grew on me, especially after this couple weeks where we saw more full body shots of her on set. And going back to Rita, you look at these suits, and especially the Yellow Ranger one, and you go again and look at Rita's picture, and you really can see total similarities between these suits. So I'm guessing that Rita really is a previous Green Ranger, maybe with Zordon, we still haven't seen, and I'm kind of fearful of seeing him. But she really does look like a previous Ranger, and she had her suit torn out, only little parts are left, and we saw another look to her. So maybe this will be a previous look, or maybe this will be a look she reveals in the end, or probably a look that she reveals to be a former Green Ranger and becomes again a Green Ranger to fight our main Rangers. Again, seeing this picture at first kind of bummed me out, and the look hasn't really grown on me, but I am still going to watch this movie, and I am still going to be excited for it. I can't wait to see a first trailer. Those are my thoughts on the Power Rangers 2017 new look, but what are your thoughts? What do you think of this look? Both Power Rangers fans and non-Power Rangers fans. I want to know what you think. Has the look grown on you ever since the picture came out? Because I know this discussion is a few days late, but I want to know what you think of these suits. Do you think they will grow on you? Do you think they will look good in the movie? Because we are seeing this picture out of context. This is nothing around the movie. These are just the suits, period. But let me know, what are you expecting from these suits? Now that you know they are kind of symbiotic, what are you expecting as far as Rita's connection to the Rangers goes? And what are you most looking forward to see possibly in the Power Rangers 2017 movie? Go check out the moderngaffer.com. Everything Saturday morning is on that website. Also, there's links on my Facebook and my Instagram in the description below. Go stalk me on the internet, and there's a little subscribe button right by this side under the little video box. Go click it so you can stay tuned for all my videos as soon as they come out. And of course, I'll leave a link to my previous video right here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the discussion, the second one on this channel. Let's see if it reaches the number of views that my Rita Repulsa discussion video has reached. There's a link right here for my Civil War spoilers review. Hopefully you've had the chance to watch it. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next review very, very soon. Cheers.